Karen Holton TV presents the Aliens and Angels podcast. Meet experiencers, contactees, abductees, ET human hybrids, and more weird paranormal states of reality. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Aliens and Angels podcast. In this episode, I'm very pleased to bring Les Durrant to the show. Les Durrant lives in North Little Rock, and he is an accomplished ghost and UFO hunter. In 2021, he discovered a method to record UFOs, and he has over 40 recordings, even of UFOs that follow planes. Les has given his work to MUFON and the Air Force, which have confirmed that they are of unknown objects. Les wants to teach people his method so anyone can do it. He is not selling this information. That's not what this is about. He just wants more people to learn about his method. Les Durrant is featured in a 6-part documentary called Encounters: The Complete Interviews, number 3, by Bill Howard. Check it out now on Prime Video or YouTube, and the links are below. You can find out more about Les Durrant on YouTube and Spotify, and he has been guested on about 60 podcasts so far. All of the links are featured below in the description. Join me in the live chat to share your questions and comments. And I want to thank you in advance for liking, commenting, subscribing, and please do share my content with your friends. And I'm very happy to announce that YouTube channel memberships are now available, so you can receive my perks and help to support my channel. And we're just waiting for Les to check in. I'm going to check my phone. Oh, that's okay. I'll just let him know. His computer shut down on him, so he has to reboot everything, but he'll be along. I'm just going to let him know that's okay. Join us when you can. So today we're going to talk about all things orbs. And I'm really happy that I found Les Durrant because he's an expert in the field. And as mentioned earlier, he's in that documentary, which I have the link below. I recommend that you check him out if you're interested in orbs. And he shows everybody exactly how he what computer software he uses, how he slows the images down, how he collects the data in the first place. And it's really a very great instructional video. So while we're waiting for him, I think what I will do is go up to the comments or live chat and say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Helena, Denise, my amazing moderator, fearlessly phoenixing, also sometimes wonderful moderator. Well, I didn't mean that the way it came out. You're always wonderful, fearlessly, but sometimes you also help with the moderating. That's what I was trying to say. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, so we'll give it a few minutes for people to come into the live chat, and also for Les to get his computer back up and running. These things happen. And you know what else is kind of interesting is what's kind of interesting about that is it seems that those of us who are exposing truths that are not commonly accepted, we have more technical issues. I don't know, could be just a coinky-dink, I don't know, but I thought it was really interesting. While I'm waiting for Les, I'm going to tell you about a really interesting orb story that I don't think I've shared with you guys yet. I have on other people's programs, but I haven't so far shared with you, so I'm going to tell you about it. Okay, this only happened a couple of weeks ago. I have no idea what it means. I can't make sense of it. I don't even want to. It was just really interesting. So I have what they call Oh, hi, Hillbilly Herb. Nice of you to drop in. And Devin, hi, nice of you to drop in as well. Lovely to have you. In case you missed it, Les is having some computer issues. He will be along as soon as he gets things straightened out. In the meantime, I'm going to tell my orb story. So, anyway, I get a lot of migraine headaches. And with migraine headaches, I get very vivid, what they call auras. So, for me, they're huge bands that fill my field of vision. And even if I close one eye, I can see it, or I close the other eye, I can see it. Close both eyes, I can see them, or have my eyes open, I can see them. It's just comes with having migraine headaches, and they're fairly dramatic. I have a lot of blind spots, so I can't really read or watch a program. And fortunately, it doesn't happen too often when I'm out in public because I don't go out in public a whole lot. So anyway, so here I was lying on my bed, just nothing amiss, and I like to watch TV from my bed because it's super comfortable. And I'm watching a show, and all of a sudden I see a little circular orb in the center of the screen, and I'm going, oh, that's weird. The TV's not that old. It shouldn't be packing it in yet. And slowly the little sphere started to grow. Now, at first, I thought, oh, it's just a migraine aura because it had, all different colors, flashing lights. And I thought, well, that's a new format because usually it's these huge arcing, flashing phenomenon that I get with a migraine. So anyway, so I just thought it was one of those. And I just waited for it to do its thing and finish. And then I noticed that this orb was actually stayed in a spherical shape and was constantly slowly moving towards me and growing in size at the same time. So I just, like I said, I thought, well, it's just a migraine aura. That's probably nothing. And so I'm just waiting for it to do its thing. And all of a sudden I realize I have a lamp on beside my bed. And it's got different colored bulbs in it. And then I realized that there was a reflection off the orb of those lights. So it was mirroring the lights on my lamp and reflecting that light. Well, migraine auras don't do that. So I went, gosh, gosh, herb. And I just sat there and I um I wasn't afraid. I just stayed in a state of awe, kind of like, wow, what's this all about, right? And it grew and grew and it came towards me and it actually joined my physical body. I cannot explain it. So it sort of entered my body and my body entered it. And there was a mixing that went on, but no communication, no messages, no physical sensations. If I hadn't have seen it and watched it approach, I wouldn't even know that it existed. Since then, my life has not changed. I'm not noticing any extra paranormal gifts or messages that are unusual. Of course, what's unusual when it comes to me could be almost anything. And I share that with you guys because it was really weird. I don't know what it means. I've never heard of anybody talk this way before. Of course, a lot of my experiences I also have never heard other people talk about. So, yeah, it was very, very, very strange. Um, I'm just going to check the chat while we're waiting for Les to come. See if there's anything important to go up on the screen. Oh, maybe it back here. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so let's flash up here. Thank you, Denise. She put his Les Durrant's YouTube channel up. And this might be the documentary. Thank you so much, Denise, for doing this. I really, really appreciate you. There we go. There's his email. And oh yeah, for anyone that wants to help support my work, I could sure use the donations. I don't like asking for money. I don't feel good doing that. And I used to run ads for some of my own products and, my books and things. I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that because I found that when I watch other people's podcasts, when it comes to their ads, it just kind of a switch goes off, and I have a hard time. Even though I could fast forward it, I have a hard time with it. And I thought, I'm not going to do that to my people. They know what I got. They know I got a website. They know I sell products and services on my website if they want to help support my work. Um, People know that I have, a book. I talk about it all the time. And on the outro, I also sort of promote my book. And, you know, um, I don't know. I just didn't feel good about, a 1 hour show. Even though I kept my ads down to like a minute and a half, I still, felt I don't know. If I'm not wanting to watch ads on other people's shows, that's another thing is although I do take channel memberships and I do take super chats and donations, actually, I do not have my channel monetized for ads. And I myself have YouTube Premium, which is totally worth the money just to not have all those annoying ads. But if you can't afford it and you're stuck with it, at least I can hopefully prevent them from putting ads on my shows by not choosing to be monetized for ads. I don't know how much money I would make, but I'm not sure it's worth it. There's some things that you just want them to be how they are. Just flipping through the chat here. Yes, we've got Devin on today. Hi, Devin. I don't know if I mentioned Fearlessly already. And of course, we got Hillbilly Herb. Hillbilly, you're getting to be a regular. Thank you so much. This is awesome. And let's see what else we got. Hillbilly Herb. Of course, we got Denise. She's amazing. And they're talking about some stuff. Oh, here we go. Fearlessly says, in response to my little experience, I honestly thought everyone sees the fuzzy light that surrounds things and the lines in the sky and the stars that aren't super visible. Yeah, maybe. It's interesting. I think it depends on our orientation. What our philosophical belief is has a lot to shape what we actually see. There's so many things going on around us that we don't see simply because we're not aware of it. We can only be aware of so many things at one time. So if our mind is sort of flooded already with 2-3 things, sometimes we miss the obvious. So let's have a look. Okay, Fearlessly says you could start and end the show with a background that has your website and a couple images of what you offer. Good suggestion. Thank you. Fearlessly also says, I think monetizing is something you should. Well, first of all, I still don't have enough watch hours. I have enough subscribers. I have you wonderful regulars who come to all my shows. I appreciate you very much. Got new people coming to the show. Yep. He's still not able to get on. Well, let's hope he's soon. Yeah, so I don't actually have enough watch hours. That's where I'm short. So if anybody wants to share out my shows, any of my shows, I'd really appreciate it. It will help me to get more watch time hours. But even if I got the watch time hours, like I said, I'm not sure I want to do that to my audience. Because of how annoying I found it. I'd be into a really good show and then it would break for some dumb commercial. You'd have to wait so many seconds before you could skip the ad, and it just took away from the show. So that's sort of my take on it. Oh, well, I didn't think of it that way. Fearlessly says, because often people want to help the creator and then watch the ads It's their free way to help. Well, I didn't really look at it that way before. Devin says, hi, Karen, big fan. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, that's so kind of you. Oh, she says, dang, what about on Rumble? Okay, big confession time here. Guys, I am not a technical person. I'm 70 years old. I was born in 1956. We didn't even have televisions when I was a kid. Not until I was an older kid, let's put it that way. And I'm not technology, I really struggle with. And I'm a one-woman show. I'm not complaining, but I do everything, the thumbnails, myself, inviting the guests, organizing the information, everything, the thumbnails. I do get a little help from AI for some of the images, but I don't actually have AI do my thumbnails for me. I want to keep the show as close to the real, genuine, authentic me that I can produce. But basically, I do everything myself, sharing out my information, everything. And I have not yet figured out how to make money on Rumble, how to make money on Odyssey. I don't know how. Or X, I don't even know if you can, because I only have so much wherewithal and I use it all up doing my shows, prepping for my shows, and then promoting my shows afterwards. And I cannot do this for too many hours in a day, because then I would just be in front of screens all the time. So let's see. Fearlessly says, oh, let's hang on a second. Oh, isn't that nice? So Hillbilly Herb says you run an awesome channel and show big ups at Karen Holton TV. Thank you. And Fearlessly says, I would be happy to do some things for you, like push out your stuff as like a marketing person on TikTok and other sites to push out your content. I would love that. Any volunteer help I can get, I would gladly and gratefully receive. Problem is, I just don't have a budget to pay anybody. So I get sometimes half a dozen, sometimes several dozen emails every week from people that go, oh, I can improve your visibility on Rumble. I can do your SEO. I know none of them are going to do it for nothing, and I wouldn't ask them to. So I decline their help because, oh gosh, this is sounding pretty terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a whiny baby. Fearlessly says she'll email me after the show. And thank you, Fearlessly. So if any of you want to push my show out, so apparently now they have on Facebook and other platforms where you can push out videos that you like. I forget what it's called. Maybe someone in the chat can remind me. Oh, got warm in here all of a sudden. Yeah, so thank you, Denise. Denise has offered as well. So yeah, anybody who wants to help push my stuff out, I very much appreciate it. You know, and then it would get my view times up. So for those of you who don't know, I'm on Telegram, I'm on Odyssey, I'm on Rumble, I'm on YouTube, I'm on X. Then Chris Matthew of the Forbidden Knowledge Network, he puts an audio, an MP3, and the write-up on all the audio platforms. So I don't have to worry about the audio platforms. But if any of you want to download my stuff from an audio platform or give me any stars, I think that would also help me quite a lot. So yeah, if anybody wants to do that, that would be awesome. Yeah, and sharing, you know. I was on UFO Man yesterday. Yeah, Saturday. And we did a show together with his panel and him, and with Tim and his panel. Went really well. I really enjoyed it. Really nice audience, live chat, really nice people. I really enjoyed it. And he's surprised, as most people are, that I only have 2,000 well, I probably have 2,070 subscribers at this point after many years of hard work. But I have a feeling it's because maybe my information is relevant and goes against the mainstream narrative. That's what I'm guessing. But who knows for sure? I don't know. I know there's a lot of slop out there, and I look and they've got like 50,000 subscribers, 100,000, 250,000 subscribers. And I'm going, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I'm not complaining. I'm here because I want to be here, and I'm here for you guys. That's it. That's what I'm doing. That's what my mission in life is, to share the information that I know, but also to share other people who um, you know, especially people just starting out that are basically unheard of, that have less than 100 subscribers on their channel. I love having them on and giving them a chance to talk about their stuff and get known. Because if people hadn't given me my start, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So I always want to, include a few people a month where I'm giving them their start as well. So I feel really that's really also really important. Uh, let's see. Okay, I don't know what you mean, Fearlessly. Did you not hook it back into your channel or get a copy to post? Maybe you're talking to somebody else. I'm not sure. So yeah, so that's that. I just sent another message to Les and asked him how it was going, and I haven't heard back yet, and I haven't seen him yet. But you know what? How about if in the meantime I play one of his videos that he sent to me, just to show you the kind of orbs that he sees pretty much every day. He's very much like Chris Bledsoe, except I would say he's like Chris Bledsoe in that he has a really easy time spotting orbs, seeing them, analyzing them, having them show up for him. But he's not so much like Chris Bledsoe, where he doesn't put a religious or spiritual spin. Well, at least not so far, not that I've seen. So there might be. Um, oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Did you hook it back into your channel? I don't know. I do have a playlist on my channel called Karen's YouTube Appearances, where I put all the appearances that I make on other people's shows. If they put it on YouTube, then I link it. I save it under my guest appearances tab. So I do have a playlist, but I don't know how to do it beyond that. So that's that. So let me just show you a little video clip while we're waiting. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Okay, I'll wait for it to go. Oh, yep. Look at that. There's like two of them. Yep. Come this way.
Well, I guess that's the end of the clip. I'm just going to see if he's coming in now, guys. This is awesome. So I'll just remove the clip. Yeah, it was live at the same time, but I don't know. I didn't know if I was able to. Hi, Les. How you doing? Hillbilly Herb says, time to get Orby. Yes, indeed. Fearlessly says, whoop, whoop. Yeah, technical stuff.
Hello. How are
Hi,
you doing?
sorry you're having
Well,
technical
my
issues. Everybody's
camera
been
kind of fell
patient.
down here just a little bit. There we
Everybody's
go.
been
All
patiently
right.
waiting, so it's all good. Good
You
to
doing
have
okay?
you. Pardon?
All right. Let me. I just. Yeah. I had kind of a. Oh, something just kind of weird happened. It's it's one of those things that happens um when you're doing a show, as you know. So
Mm-hmm.
and so anyway, yeah. That for some reason I can't hear you. Let me find out why. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Let me turn this on here. Okay. That's yeah, it's just weird, really weird. All right, there we go. Okay, all right, and let me just check one more thing. Audio. Okay.
So I just finished playing a really short little clip. Maybe I'll play it again for everybody just to give them an idea of what we're talking about.
Um, and that second one's
Oh, and
blinking.
here's the one that's coming at us right now.
Yep. And that second one's blinking. It's getting ready to go down.
Beautiful, baby.
I know it. It's big and bright.
Okay, I'll wait for it to. Oh, yep. Look at that. There's like two of them.
Yep.
Come this way.
Okay. Les, I'm not sure where you'd like me to go from here. Should I show the photographs that you sent to me? Okay, let's take a look in the chat. Hillbilly Herb says, I think I've only seen an orb twice. They were both orange. So strange. He says, oh, actually, I did also see brown and orange orbs in my bedroom when I was young too. And he says he thought they were the tooth fairy. That's adorable. Hmm. Um, so he also says, my kid mind remembers them as being round circles of construction paper pinned to my curtains, but that makes no sense. I'm sure they were orbs. So I have a slide. I made a slideshow, Les, of the images that you sent to me. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Now I can't hear you, Les. Okay.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
now I can hear you perfectly.
Excellent. Yeah, it was kind of a weird, just one of those, and you know how these things happen. I'm sure it's happened to you. Like you ready to
Mm-hmm.
go on, and all of a sudden everything goes just
Mm-hmm.
gone, right? Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the same way on paranormal ghost hunting setups that you do. You go down there, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, as you know, they eat up your batteries, and then
Mm-hmm.
all your camera work and everything, and then you get home and you don't have anything. So, but
Mm.
I appreciate you having me on. And yes, so go ahead. I'm ready to go. What kind of questions do you have for me?
Okay, well, first of all, I just showed a little clip that you sent me to use of an orb, but I was wondering if we could go through the screen, the slideshow I made up with all the images that you
Yes,
sent to me, and then could you tell everybody what we're looking at? I
of
think that would
course.
be awesome. The theme
Yes.
is how to tell if they're really UFOs or not,
Oh, perfect.
and
I love it.
and
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going to add the slideshow to the
Oh,
stage. So
one of my
here's the
favorite.
first image,
Yep. Yes, that
and
right. Yeah,
is this
that right
pretty
there.
typically what you see?
Yes. Okay. So I'm sure you probably heard, but have you heard of Merkaba vehicles?
I've heard of Merkaba, but not Merkaba vehicles. No.
Okay. So the Merkaba also, have you ever heard of the Ezekiel, the wheel in the sky?
Yes.
Okay.
The wheel
So
within a wheel. Yeah.
yes, wheel within a wheel. That's exactly right. And that's what these, what I consider that's what these are. So they're Merkaba. I did a podcast with a gentleman who did quite a bit of research on what they call Merkaba vehicles, and
Mm-hmm.
you can look that up too. Now, got to tell you right away, I'm a little bit ADHD, so I don't necessarily dig into a lot of the documents. I find
Mm-hmm.
documents, but I don't necessarily always, um, you know, read them all.
Yeah.
And yeah, now so go ahead and show this. But now what I've got something that I could share with you, and we could go through it if you like. So go ahead and
Oh,
do that.
okay.
Yes, and then I've got one that what I consider the best Merkaba, and what I'll do is I'll just share my screen with you. Okay,
Oh, okay. I'm not
yes,
I'm not sure how to do that, but we'll figure it out.
yes,
So
I
this
can show you how to do it. Yeah. Mhm.
So this image here has quite a lot of blue. Do the colors mean anything?
Well, to me, the colors are just basically like a heat, what I would call a heat signature,
Mm-hmm.
because of different types of heat. However, when you see what I'm going to show you, they ch- they change colors, and they also change the way they look too.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Do they
and
generally stay spherical?
no,
Oh, interesting. This one
yeah,
here is beautiful. Look at the kind of green. And you know what? There's been some bootleg images of 3-eye atlas that look just like this.
wow,
But they're not recognized by NASA, of course, or any official but people who've taken their own telescopes out, when it was closest to the Earth.
yes,
Yeah. So
and
what do
here,
we
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I just going to ask you what we're looking at here.
Yes. Okay. So this was an amazing, beautiful UFO that I caught on an investigation recently. And this was up in Clinton, Arkansas, which was about 60 miles from me. Yeah.
Hmm.
And it is incredible. The purple, you would not believe. And the the colors, I think, are just probably some of the best that I personally have. When you see what I have, um, this one I think stands out because
Okay.
and if you look at it, you can also see bulging. Okay, bulging. Would that make sense? Or just or see how they look like little pillows on the top of it, over the top
Hmm.
of over the top of a pearl, or over the top of, it's kind of hard to describe, but over the top of maybe a cab, I don't know. Um, my thing is this: whenever I meet somebody, you're part of my team, right? So we're a team of people that do this because we're like-minded people. Now, I'm 62 years old. I know a lot about Adobe, but I know about old Adobe. I'm looking for people who can take this graphic and shine it up and make it shiny for me. Tell me what I need, what I don't. I do have A friend of mine who's staying with me, who is good like that. I don't necessarily know if he's already into UFOs, but what I'm looking for is somebody who would be, uh, into that, and that's kind of the thing that I'm doing now. Go ahead and show the rest, but I'm ready to go. So you just let me.
Okay, we
And
just got, I think we just, oh, there's another one, the same. And
okay,
then somewhere here, there's a close-up, and there's the one that's in your kitchen.
that's
So they
actually
don't,
that is from the investigation we went to, actually.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah. So okay. So this lady, let me, if I can, I'm gonna kind of read this to you. This lady reached out to me, and I gotta tell you, let's see. I gotta tell you, people have been reaching out to me about doing, analyzing their. One second, I've got my wife just. Let's see. I just got to talk to my wife here. Okay, there we go. All right, and let's do this. So there's a few of these people that just reached out to me. They're like, "Hey, can you look at my video?" This is one person. Another person,
Mhm.
Can you look at my video? Another person, can you look at my video? Okay, so she reached out and said that she's having all different kinds of um, shadow figures, UFOs. They scare the crap out of her. She lives up in a small kind of wooded area of Arkansas. Now, I just say a little small wooded area just because I came from Georgia, where I had trees surrounding my house. I lived 1,900 feet up, and I was about 500 miles from North Carolina, 500 miles from Tennessee. But let's go back to this. Yes, so she reached out, and we went out to her house, and I got some great evidence. This footage hasn't been produced yet because there's so much stuff that I could create a show about it. I mean, I could
Mhm.
create an episode about it. And it's we got stuff on the Spirit Talker too that you would just not believe. But yes, so that is from her house. And I will also tell people how you can catch orbs. Now, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen,
Okay.
and yep. So I'm going to do this with you, and let's.
I'm going to take off the screen, the ones we've already looked at.
Yes.
There we go. Make some more room. Okay, here it is, right here, right?
Yes. Are you ready?
This is
Okay.
the one?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. This is the one we're going to look
Awesome.
at. So this is
Okay,
how.
guys, hang on your hats.
Yes. This is how we determine if it's a UFO. All right. And I'm going to give you the software. I'm going to tell you about the software too. So, Karen, if you got a quick moment, I want you to remember S as in Sam,
Mm-hmm.
M as in Mary,
Mm-hmm.
player, PLAYER, SM player, .info.
Denise, maybe you could throw that in the chat.
Yes, please.
This is Sam, M as in Mary, player dot
S-
info.
SM player. Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Okay,
because
awesome. Thank you.
this is free, and I generally use free things. Okay, so I like this software, and it's free because it has many features, and I can teach people about it. Now, with me sharing, I'm going to share my. Let me go back, and I'm going to share my full screen so you can see how I do the menus. Hopefully, it'll let me do the menus. So let me go ahead and stop sharing with this. And if you are wondering how, you just go, if you're doing this podcast, you just click on the plus at the bottom, click share screen, and then when I'm going to click on entire screen, and then here we go so you can see it. And hopefully, now let me pull this up, and then I'm going to scoot this over. And all right, there we go. And then video, and let me see if you can see if it will do the video equalizer. Let me scoot over so I can see it. Yeah, because I've been on quite a few shows. So, okay, video. Oh, yes. Great. All right. So let's say you got a UFO. Great. Or you got something that you think is a UFO. You're going to put it into your computer. This is how you do it. Now,
first of all, if you're recording it from your phone, let me rewind back. If you're recording it on your phone, then you definitely want to know how to get it into your computer, right? Okay,
Mhm.
this is how you get it into your computer. I'm going to open up. Oh, I'm going to open up the Play Store. Okay, and all right, I'm gonna do. And now, if you have iPhone, some of these apps you can use Play Store. Okay, and if anybody wants to know, or anybody wants to contact me, my email is objectsandorbs@gmail.com. Okay, this is the best thing to do. CX File Explorer. And we're also going to be using Snapseed. So let me pull this up too, so I don't forget, because like I said, I'm ADHD. So I'm going to go Google Play. Okay, Play Store. All right. Okay. Snapseed. Snapseed is Google. It's also free. I love it because you can analyze your videos. Snapseed. Great. Okay. And I might even have one more, but I'm going to wait on that for just a second. Okay. This is how you get it into your computer. On your phone, you're going to download CX. C as in Charlie, X as in X-ray, space, File Explorer. Let me go back. CX File Explorer. Right there. That's the only one. Don't do FX. Don't do File Manager. Don't do any of that. This is free. Okay. Now, when you go into your phone, so let me go back over here, and then I'm gonna close. Let me close this out. Okay. Now, Snapseed is what you're going to do whenever you do a screenshot. When you do a screenshot, you're going to open it up with Snapseed. All right. Now that you can see me, I'm going to stop this. Okay. Now, on my phone, let's say I just recorded a UFO.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Now, remember what we just said, CX File Explorer. I'm going to click the
Mhm.
CX File Explorer. It'll open up and it'll say, allow, access. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So at first, you've got main storage, which is orange. Then you have
Mhm.
blue, which is downloads. And then
Mhm.
apps and recycle. Okay, blah. Now, so you're going to click main storage. Okay. Then you're going to click DSIM, D as in David, C as in Charlie, I as in ice cream, M as in Mary, DSIM. All right. Then you're going to see all these. Hold on. You're going to click on camera because that's what you just used. And you're going to
Mhm.
scroll all the way up. Okay. All the way up. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to your network and you're going to transfer it. Or you can always plug it directly into your computer. That's a good way to do it. When you plug it in with just your charging wire into your computer, it'll say, would you like to access this? Of course you would. Yes. So, but then what you're going to do is, let me go. You'll just create a folder on your computer, or you'll create a folder where you're downloading it. Okay,
Mhm.
now that we got that, we can work with it. So let's do the computer version before we go to the Android. Or I don't want to take up too much time, but let's go ahead and do this. Now we're going to go back and look at the video. So I'm going to go ahead and share my SM player, and here we go. Oh no, we don't. Oh
Okay,
yeah. Oh yeah. We can watch that one too. All right. So there's best Merkaba. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to share this now. All right. There you go. And that's ready to go.
This one here, right?
Ma'am. Okay. So
All
this is
right.
what all right. So I can go in and I'm going to, I want to get to the good stuff. So there's all different kinds of things you can do. So when I click video, there's a drop down menu for equalizer, and you can kind of see me doing this. So see how I can change that to gamma. Okay, and then I can do contrast. All right. So then I'm gonna hit close. Let's play. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, it's going over the wire. Thank you.
Wow.
I always thank them for doing what they do, and I request them to come. And people say, "Oh, you request them?" Yes, I do. I just go walk outside. I don't do any.
Mhm.
I don't do any Greer expensive stuff, app stuff that he makes millions of dollars on. No, I don't do that. I just walk out. Hey, hi, Third Eye from Taos. Yes, I'm from Lubbock. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna speed up here just a little bit. Oh, nice. Okay, Karen, tell me when to stop. Just hit. You tell me when to stop.
Thank you. Wow.
No, it's still going.
No, you tell me. Just say stop or when you
Oh,
want.
stop.
Good, excellent. All right. So here's what we're going to do. This is why I love SM Player. Okay, we're going to zoom in by pressing the E button. E. Okay. So now I've zoomed in before on this, so I'm going to go wide. Oh, what?
Ah, there she is.
What? Okay. All right. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to reset the equalizer. Reset. There we go. Okay. So what you see is what you get. Now I'm going to zoom in by pressing E. Then I'm going to hit Alt, and then I'm going to hit the arrow to the right. So Alt is your friend when you're doing this. Up. Okay. And then now that actually looks pretty good. I could zoom in more. So if I hit E, do that, and then I'm just going to move it over again. Alt. And this is what I do. I teach people how to do it. That's because that's the way we're supposed to. Okay, now, notice the time at the bottom. It says 1:18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This video I think is 20. Well, I can click on it. Let's take a look. Okay. Show more options. Yeah, properties. Okay. Over here in details, it tells me that this is 33 frames a second. So that means we are going to see 23 pictures. So let's go back to this. All right. Now we're gonna stay on yours, and then what we'll do is we will go to the beginning of 17. So let's look at yours. All right. Now this is how we tell if it's a UFO. And then Karen, what I'm gonna do is I'll have you determine if it's a UFO. Picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
I see eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we stop on 7?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's look at 7. Now remember, we got a million more. Okay. So we're going to zoom in. Now we lost it. That's okay. If you lose it, you can go wide again, or you can just hit Alt and up and over. Okay. Now let's I really like that. This is one of my presentation videos, and I'm going to the Arkansas UFO conference to see Nick Pope and going to meet Mark.
Nice.
Oh, so yeah, so me and
Nice.
Mark have a couple of just friendly words, but we have words. So okay, and Mark said, "Oh, he didn't. My stuff looks blurry." Well, we'll see if my stuff looks blurry. Okay, so we're going to video, and let's give it a little bit of this. So contrast. Ooh, SM Player says 34. Now anybody can do this. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to you, and I'm also going this video, so that way you'll have it. And then here we go. All right, so we got that, and so let's say that you really want to screenshot that. You really like that. Fantastic. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit close. Okay. Now now I'm going to go full screen again, so you can kind of see what I'm doing, and then go from here to that. And let's do share screen and entire screen. There we go. Okay. All right. We're going to take. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Is that the right one?
I know. Go ahead and do full screen so you can see my computer.
Full
It should,
this
yeah, it
one.
should be. Yeah, you should only have one. Do you see?
Oh,
Do you see?
you mean
Yeah.
this one?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going
And
to do is
then,
I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to do a full screen of
whoop,
this. No, you're fine. No, you're just seeing black right now. So I'm going to
okay.
go out. I'm going to go out because yeah, on the full screen it's a little bit different. I have a really big computer screen, so I'm going to go up and then I'm going to make this as big as I can and as beautiful as I can while I'm doing full screen. Oh, you're going to like this once you can kind of see it because I have a big
Mm-hmm.
see, like you'll see it going around occasionally, right? All right, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it as big as I can, and then here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Alt again, and up, and then we're gonna go right over here like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do print screen. Okay, now I'm gonna make this smaller. All right, now I use another program that's free. It's also free. It's called IR Fan View. And so we could do that. And let me see. Okay, here we go. IR Fan View. IRFANVIEW. I've used it probably at least 25 years. Okay. And then when you go up here, you'll download it and go from there. All right. This is IR Fan View. It comes up. So we're going to do edit paste. Fantastic. Okay. So there we go. Now I can go as big as I want with IR Fan View, and I'm going to go image, and I could do zoom in, all of that, and there's all kinds of stuff. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some effects, and just kind of give you a quick effect. Sharpen. I can make that sharp, or I can go over here and I can image, and I can auto adjust colors. Oh, okay. All right. So this is how you do that to determine if it's a UFO.
Yeah, it sure didn't look like a bird or a plane to me.
No, and here's the thing. Guess what? We're not done. So let's go back to share screen and window and this. Okay, here is your video. All right, let me pull that up. There we go. Scooch that over a little bit. All right, now I'm going to go wide on it. Okay, I see it. And then, so this is what I do all day long. I've got so much stuff, and people just don't see it because remember how he started. Let's go back to how he started. All we saw was just a white orb going across the sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really have any way to determine if it really was a UFO or not. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now, so I'm gonna go white again, and then we're gonna there we go. We're gonna find it, and then we're gonna change it. So it looks pretty good. Now, if there's anybody out there who's fantastic at Adobe, fantastic. Okay, we're on 7, 8. Oh, see, here's a whole nother project. 9.
And those are all the same little white dot as
Yeah,
it changes, as it moves around. Is that right, Les?
that's correct. Yes, ma'am. And notice that
Incredible.
the second hand has not moved. So
Oh.
let's look at this pink one. So we're gonna go in, go up, over. Look at that. So, okay, we're going to go again. So here we go. I found one day before yesterday on a podcast. Oh, look. I found one day before yesterday on a podcast that had something hanging out of it. All right. Let's put this back into we started at 19. Great. So let me go back. Or we just passed 19. So I'm going to go back and there we go. So now I'm just going to hold down the greater than. Greater than will go forward. Less than, of course, goes backward. Here it goes. Okay. So now I got to go a little bit wider so you can see it. Let's go over here. Okay. All right. Now let's go back and watch the video at regular speed, at regular view. View, zoom out, and then we go wide. Okay, the zoom is right there. That's normal. And I think the video, the equalizers. Oh, let's reset. All right, and we're gonna hit close and play. Here comes another one. Watch it go over the wire. Thank you. Wow. All right. Let's zoom in on it. Wow, thank you. And it gets bigger as I think I go in even further. Right for me. Thank you. Wow. Okay, I'll kind of speed up a little bit. So yeah. No, you're okay. That's getting better. So we already passed what me and you were looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go back to 110. Oh, look, 111. That's getting better. So basically, this is all it is. And people, so do you see how easy it would be for people to say, well, that's a satellite?
No, it didn't look like a satellite when you made it bigger.
There's no possible way it could have been a satellite. And a human could not be in that. And ET really could not be in that. So I think those are alive. Those are the alive ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
I got a question. Sorry,
Yes,
go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I have a question. I saw on a podcast, I can't remember the name of the guy, the guy's name, the guest, but he was saying that he believes that, there's different kinds of orbs. One kind, the metallic balls, he says that's an ancient surveillance system that's been here for hundreds of thousands of years. It's controlled by technology deep below the earth. And a lot of what people think is paranormal is actually these spheres that often show up in threes. Have you heard about that at all, Les? Do you have any comment on that?
Well, and that may what no coincidences, of course we know that. Somebody reached out to me and say, well, what's your definition of orbs? Well, in my world, because I do UFOs and paranormal, objects are unidentified flying objects. Orbs are spirits. And I understand people will say an orb is basically, yes, an orb is something around, of course. Hold on just a quick sec.
Could they be angels? Whoops, he took his headphones off. I'll have to ask him again.
Yes.
Oh, he says yes.
Correct. This is an orb. Yeah.
Okay. So you're the second person. The first person I heard of that has a lot of contact is Chris Bledsoe. He puts
I know Chris.
Oh, you know him. Awesome.
Yeah.
You're the second person who has all these sightings and things. Are they attracted to you guys for a reason? And what would that reason be?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they're attracted to me because I'm promoting them. I don't think I've always. I know for sure I've never haven't always been this way, and so I'll give an example. I just started reaching out to the mother of my 40-year-old son after 10 years. I didn't even talk to her at all. And so when back in the 80s and 90s and all that, I was an adult. I was a adult DJ at a men's club, and I did that kind of stuff. I was a country DJ, and that's what I did. I didn't do anything. Never looked up to the sky, right? Like most people. Most people are, looking at their phones. This is all they do all day. This is all they do all day. Hey, 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 what's up? How are you doing? I don't
Yeah.
what have you been up? What have you been up to? I don't know. I don't know. What you? Yeah. Now I will tell you. My friend brings his girlfriend with him every single 24 hours a day. She sleeps with him. She lives in Pennsylvania, and he lives in Arkansas. No dissing. Okay, so now are they following me? So back then I didn't know anything. In 2021, I lived here in Arkansas, and I was living. Oh, thanks for posting that. I like that barcode up there. Uh, I was living in Arkansas. I got my first UFO, my very first one. And if you want to look at it, I have the video. And so it was become my first MUFON unknown. I'm also a MUFON certified investigator. And if you want to look at the booklet, I don't care. I'll show you what's in it. And I've got 3 MUFON unknowns. But as I started to meet people, the more people like you and people that would be podcasters. I've been on, I think, probably at least 50 or 60 podcasts that people have guessed. So I learn. Remember I told you about my team. I learn about stuff. And then I know stars. Do you ever talk to any star seeds? I know star seeds, and I know people have been abducted. And so once you cross over into this world from that world, then you start to learn more. And yes, I think that they want to promote me, or they want me to promote them. Yeah.
I would agree with you. I think there's the metallic spheres, and
Yes.
and then there are like angelic beings.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing that worries me, and maybe I shouldn't worry about it, is the military industrial complex has been using their dog whistles and their psionic people to bring them down and capture them. And
Yes.
the way humans treat humans is horrible, and
Yes.
the way they're probably treating ET is horrible. And
Yes.
if this is my rationale why I think they're peaceful and loving, because they would have snubbed us out a long time ago for our evil ways. No,
Yeah.
obviously not all of us are evil, but you know what I mean.
Yes. Would you
And
like to?
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt. Would you like to see how I called a UFO the very first time?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. All right. So here goes. I'm going to pop this in, and I'm a DJ, so I created this. This is called Request and Dedications, just like that. All right. Now, my friend, I asked a friend of mine who I'm going to say claims to be part reptilian, and I believe him. So I said, how do you contact him? He said, all you do, you just go outside and ask them to fly by. I'm like, okay. So I decided to do that. And then this is it. So here goes. This is called Requests and Dedications, just like that. There is no editing in this. So when I call the object, you'll see it as I call it. Here goes.
Is there anybody here who can fly by?
Anybody here who can fly by? Just ask.
So we can see.
So we can see
you're
you.
out there.
We know you're out there.
And we'd like to just be able to see you. We see you just about every night.
We see you just about every night. This is in Georgia.
Can you show yourself to us?
Can you show yourself to us? 40 seconds. 44, 45.
I'd like to show the world that you're here.
And 50 seconds.
There's one right there.
There's one right there. We're gonna stop. Okay, so now then, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask people this. Did I, Les Durrant, call a satellite? Let's take a look. And Karen, you probably know the answer, but we're going to take a look. All right. So now here's how do we do it? Well, once again, we're going to hit E. And then I'm going to hit Alt and up. And then I'm going to hit over. Now let's watch it fly. And it just appears.
Right there, just like that.
Just like that. I'm going to go wide. Okay, so I'm going to go wide again. Now here's what we could do. Let's go back and we can make it go back into the portal. So I am going to hit the A. I'm going to go backwards. Here we go. And we're going to go wide. Right there. Now we're going to have to Alt, go over a little bit because we need to go look at it and we need to zoom in on it. Okay. And just like that. All right. And there we go. Okay, I see it. And now I'm going to go up here to video and I'm going to see if I can bring it out a little bit. I can't guarantee that it did come out of a portal but I do have stuff that does come out of portals. Okay. And that's contrast and gamma. So this is where, oh yes, love music. Yes, I love music. Okay. I can't guarantee that. So we're going to close this and then I'm going to hit reset and then let's see what this does. So here goes. I'm going to go back again. Let's go Y and hit play.
I like to show the world that you're here. There's one right there. Look at that.
See how it came up even
right
before?
There, just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Wow.
Hi.
Wow.
Hello.
I gotta go to work.
This is a different one.
Wow. Wow. Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And they do seem to float. They when they go by, it's as if they're driving by to just look and see what's going on. They're not going fast. Look at this. That's not fast.
Look at that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's not it. Here's another one.
We're sending this one out to Deanna.
I see so many. I started dedicating them to people.
Just like that. There you go. That's Vega.
So there's Vega. Here's what I do. So when Karen, here's what I want you to do. I want you to find a UFO tonight. If it's nice and clear, you're going to go out and then you're going to use. If you want, go ahead and put me back on full screen, and I'll show you how to get what to do. All right. So now, what you're going to do, or actually my face. So you're good. There you go. All right. So here's what you're going to do. There is a program that's free, once again, on Google Play. It's called SkyMap. And what you're going to look for and get a few different ones. So I'm going to click on SkyMap. Okay. Excellent. Now, when I go outside, I'll find the brightest star, and then I'll just keep an eye on it. So I'll say, okay, there's Vega. Great. I know where Vega is. It's the star I see every night. So that's going to be my star. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. It's my star. So I'm going to call them. As soon as I walk out my back door, you see, there's my door. This is the laundry room where I'm at. Okay. I go out that door and then I'll walk out and say, can you fly by Vega for me? Thank you so much. I would like to be able to see you. Okay. And I don't have to keep looking, but it's nice if I want to do that because I might catch something but keep a look around. Now here's the challenge. Well, not the challenge, but here's something. When you feel like you need to look up, you better look up because that feeling is them talking to you, like saying, hey, you need to look up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, how many people take videos this way? Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, I got to get up. Now, I have an Samsung SM22, and I love it because it will do what you're just seeing right there. I produce videos with my Samsung S22. Okay. How many people shoot videos straight up like this? No. How many people watch TV on a big screen like that. Long, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So why in the world would we shoot like that? No, you need to shoot landscape. Landscape.
Okay. Landscape.
Oh, look, see how nice that looks?
Mm-hmm.
Landscape. So, okay, so that is all right. So that is landscape. Now, that's how you do your video. Now, to get in, there is now let's say you want to analyze your video that you just took on your phone. So there is another program called Precise Frame by Frame. It's called Precise Frame by Frame, MPV. And let me, oh, I know. I'll just do this. So I'm going to click about the app and then that. Now I'm going to share this. I'm going to share. Ooh, copy. I'm going to put this in your chat. Can I do that? Put it in your chat room? Am I going to be able to do that?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me
Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is what I do. This is I teach people this. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you. So there's that. Okay, because the direct link is kind of weird. So yeah, and I forget. I'm going to go ahead and leave it with you because I don't want to have to. I can't go around the chat room and all that. But I'm going to leave it with you. Share it with people. Tell them it's worth whatever. I think it's like $3 or $4. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember how we did CX File Explorer? Okay. Fantastic. Let's take a look at something. We're not going to open up Precise Frame by Frame yet, and we're not going to open up Snapseed yet. All right. So we're going to go in here and we're going to look up a video. And I'm going to come over here and see what I have. Okay. And we're going to do objects and forms. Are UFOs real? Okay. Yes. I'm going to do number 4. Are UFOs real? Okay. This is a video I produced. Pretty much has the same Merkaba vehicle in it, but it's produced. Where people say, oh, that right there is and the ISS. Or that is a balloon from China. Okay, fantastic. Believe that. That's great. So, but in CX File Explorer, I'm going to tap on the little box down here. Okay. Then click on More. Open with. Choose Open with. Then it says Precise Frame by Frame. So I'm going to click just once. Fantastic. Look what came up. There's my video. All right. So now what I'm going to do is it looks like a little clacker up here. You're going to click on this and it says pan video and zoom video. Well, what did I do with SM Player? Same thing. I pan and zoom, right? Now, there's also below that where it says reset pan, reset zoom. So I'm going to reset pan. It's right next to the music note, just in case you're wondering. So we click on that, reset zoom, and then reset zoom, reset pan. All right, fantastic. Let me do reset pan just to make sure. And then we're going to look at this. And we're going to determine if this also is a UFO. We're going to send this over. Okay. See what it says? It says, let's zoom in. Well, yes, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in on the zoom in. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to come over here and then I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to tap it, zoom video, use my finger just like this. There we go. Okay, now I need to hit pan. Come over here, going to hit pan. All right, and pan video. Scooch that over. All right. Well, look. Now
Wow.
I'm going to hit right next to the play. I'm going to hit this button. Well, didn't we just see something that looked very similar? All right. So I like that. I like that screenshot. So we're going to use that as a screenshot. I'm going to tap it to get rid of the. Now that's just going to say let's zoom in. Okay. Thank you, Hillbilly. All right. This is what I do. If anybody wants me to tell them how to do it, they can friend me on Facebook as well. Now I'm going to tap it. Screenshot. Fantastic. Now I'm going to come over here. And remember, I told you about Snapseed. So we're going to pull up.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pull up Snapseed. It's one of my favorites. I love Snapseed. It's amazing. Okay. Now the thing about Snapseed is it won't let you edit in landscape, but that's all right. Maybe it does. Somebody needs to teach me how to do that. I'm gonna hit open. Now let's look at what we just did. All right, great. Now we can make it bigger. We can do whatever we want. All right. Now at the bottom, there's presets: portrait, smooth, pop. I don't use any of that. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna hit tools, and then there's a lot of different tools, but I like curves. This is how I brought out the color in that other one. Okay, see, so we're gonna do that. That looks pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna hit, and then I'm gonna hit the arrow. I'm gonna hit tools again, and then come over to true image. And I don't like brightness, as you know. I'm gonna hit some contrast. Oh, all right. Make it bigger. Pull that out. Now, what do you think about that?
Wow.
Right?
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could you do this if you went outside tonight and recorded a UFO on your phone?
I think so.
Just say.
You're pretty good teacher.
Thank you. Okay, so just watch this podcast, and that's how you do it. Anybody can do it. And I talked to, and we haven't even talked about paranormal. I mean, could be a whole nother show.
Well, I want to have you back for that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, because
if that's okay. Not to sound too bossy.
No, we can do a live session if you want. I can get out my REM pod. And I collect cell phones. I literally have about 10 of them. Go ahead.
So I wanted to remind the audience to go down into the links and watch the documentary. It's the third in the series, and in it, Les will teach you how to set your phones up. Basically, correct me if I'm wrong, but you just use old cell phones and you go out into your back deck and you put Velcro on the railings and you just stick Velcro on these old phones and you just stick them pointing up and you just put record and you let them fly. And then and then later or the next day, you take them down and then you do all the process you showed us today. And that's how it's done. So it's really not hard, just a few simple steps. Yep. And you all could be doing these as well. So it's very exciting. We are quickly running out of time, unfortunately, but I want to let you finish up, Les. And then I want to show that clip just to set the stage for when you come back. Because when you come back, I want to get into the paranormal stuff. And I want to show them that little clip of you and your wife out in the field with another woman. And there is something behind the broken mirror. And then, I want to play that short clip. But I'll do that on our way out. But first, I want to give you a chance to tell people where they can reach you. And anything else we didn't get a chance to cover yet today.
Yes, and if you give me just like a 5-second chance, I got something I want to share. Okay, 1 sec.
Sure. Go for it. This is really interesting. Yeah, and this is just the tip of the iceberg of what Les Durrant does. He's amazing. He is absolutely amazing. So he's got all his paranormal stuff besides the how to tell if an orb or whatever is a UFO. So I think he's just an amazing, I don't know what to call you, experiencer, but also you're a very good teacher, Les. So I really appreciate you being on the show.
Yeah, and basically, I'm just basically a researcher. And yes, look at my hair. I'm not trying to be Giorgio. I'm trying to be Les because but only people only know Giorgio because of funky hair. All right.
Yeah. Well, I would say Les is more in this circumstance.
Oh, thank you. See, these are my cell phones. So
awesome. Let me put you on a bigger. There you go.
Okay, these are my cell phones. Okay, and So old doesn't necessarily have to have a meaning to it, because I'm not going to put my SM22 outside unless I have unless I have an SM23. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Willard, of course you can. Just friend me on Facebook or email.
Yeah, your email's is in the description.
Yes. So any of these phones can still access the internet, and then after that you're fine. This phone, okay, same thing. All right, this is a SM7, and basically you hook it up the same way, or you transfer it with CX File Explorer. You can transfer it to your internet or to your network. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't care if it's classified and confidential. Those guys are jerks. There's nothing classified in here. They teach you how to do stuff. Here's how. This is the official way to do it. So I am an official investigator with the state of Georgia. This is a whole nother story. Okay. Yes, go to my YouTube channel, Objects and Orbs, and please subscribe, because I'm literally about 15 people away from 1,000. So please, that would be nice. I'm not trying to get likes. I'm not trying to get subscribers. I want organically. And
yeah, well, I subbed to you. So guys, go out and show some love to Les's channel for sure.
Yes. Okay. Now, unfortunately, with that video that you were talking about, that was just basically something I just shared with you. But if you can play it, that would be good. I have it as a raw file. That's why. But here's the but, is that I'm going to give you something better.
Oh,
because that's what I do. I could spend 3 hours with you. I literally have hundreds of these of what I'm presenting to you. Okay, so you're going to, whenever you go to my YouTube channel, all right, you're going to go in there. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, and then I'm going to click on my videos. Okay, and then, all right, so if you'd like to see another one like the one we've been looking at, there's one called Orange Moving Craft. That was done literally outside my house here in Arkansas. But we've been here since February, or since April. White orb. But here's what I'm going to give to you. I'm going to, it's Objects and Orbs, The Journey Through Paranormal. Okay, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to actually send you the link. Okay, let me send you the link on YouTube, and let me just go ahead and grab that for you here real quick. It is a 30-minute. This is The Journey Through Paranormal. In 2016, I was living in Lubbock, Texas. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go back, because I don't want to waste your time. But that's the name of this. It's actually a documentary I created on how to do paranormal and the things that we've caught in Arkansas and in Georgia. So it's basic equipment. You can do stuff on old equipment. Hey, my first MUFON Unknown was on a Windows 7 computer and with old equipment. So anybody can do it. I don't care who you are. But yes, it's very, very simple, very easy to do. And I highly, highly recommend doing this if this is something you want to do. If you want to learn how to get orbs, orbs are easy to get. Or you can get orbs like tonight. Well, of course you get UFOs tonight too. But yes, so that is I'm going to just post this in your chat, but so if you have any questions, by all means contact me, friend me. I'm getting to the point where I do probably have to have a schedule to talk to people and work with people, but I don't mind, because that's something I love doing. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that's some. I went back and I looked at my mission statement, and it's right on par. And God wants me to do what I'm doing. So yes, I'm very well blessed. And
absolutely, absolutely.
here is the link for you. I'm going to grab this link and I'm going to share. So you're going to see what I was just looking at. And
Okay.
this is, I'm going to just give this to you in here. And there we go. Just 1 second and paste. And please paste all my stuff. And I don't know if you have a way to check your phone or to see if you got it, but you should have it right now. And then, and then we just go for there. And then remind me to email you, and I can email you everything. I'm also going to give your listeners and viewers a thank you. Myra sent me a friend request. Let me go in and do that. And I appreciate your listeners and your people also, wanting to reach out to me too. That makes me feel very special, and I really like that. So, yeah.
Oh, well, you totally deserve it. You're amazing. I'm so glad you reached out to me. You're absolutely amazing. And if it's so I'd love to have you come back soon if you can, like maybe next month, and do the paranormal, because that's amazing too. But I want to just show, before I let you go and everyone go, I would just want to show this very brief.
Yes.
Okay, hang on a second.
Yes, it's good.
Here we go.
It's good. It's good.
It's my spirit talker said there's a presence beyond the mirror. So I'm going to go.
Sorry, I need to stop it and start it from the beginning. There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Here we are.
Nancy, what's your last name, ma'am? Baker. We're at the Nancy Baker investigation. We're already getting stuff.
Unfinished business.
Yeah, let me. So tell the story, my love, because I'm recording you. So,
well, no, Nancy had just said that she was explaining how she didn't know how all this trash and stuff got here in that broken mirror right there. And as soon as she was talking about the trash and the broken mirror, it's my spirit talker said there's a presence beyond the mirror. So I'm going to go look and see what I see beyond the mirror.
How cool is that?
Yeah. Yeah, and I went down there and looked at the mirrors. I didn't want to go anywhere near those mirrors, but I did. I have a K2 meter. I have a tri-field meter. I have a REM pod, and excuse me. We were talking about a spirit talker, right? Okay. So here is the spirit talker app. I'm going to go ahead and send it to you. This is the only one to use. I think it is $10, but it's well worth it. Now, have you heard Twin Paranormal?
No.
Okay, Twin Paranormal are probably the best paranormal investigators on YouTube, period. This is how I get my mantra. This is how I learned how to do what I do. I use all of the apps that they do. So what I just sent you is called Spirit Talker. And it has no dictionary. It is not monthly. You don't pay for it. When you get it, and you do an investigation, you can turn off your airplane mode. Guess what? This old phone has no service, but I can guarantee you I can get online with it to the Wi-Fi. So I can download Spirit Talker. And then if anybody, okay, Spirit Talker is the only one. So it's called Spirit Talker. Make sure that it is the right one. And if I have just a quick second, real quick.
Yep. You got another second for sure.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna do the entire screen. And here we go. Oh, actually, wait. I can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna go to the Play Store, and here's what I want you to do. Do not download anything else. Only Spirit Talker, please. If you don't believe me, go to my channel. Okay, go to my channel and watch it work. Okay, Spirit Talker. It is all right. Here we go, and it's this one right here. And let me go ahead and share my screen so you can see it. Yes, there it is. All right, and entire screen. Yes, share. All right, this Spirit Talker. Can you see it?
Oh, there it is.
That's it. That's the only one. It's by Spotted Ghost. Now, Spotted Ghost also has a spirit music box, and I guarantee you that is also worth whatever charge it is. It's very well worth it. So I'm not out, I'm not out to sell any apps. That's not what I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's, if you're into paranormal and you want to do it, how many people, and before we go, how many people have phones that they're not using? That's there. I'm going to end it with that.
I do, but I got a question for you.
Yes, go ahead.
I saw a podcast where this guy was saying that if you have an old phone, the batteries inside swell up and blow up and it could burn down your whole house. So do you think that's true? Because I have an old phone and it's pretty cold here and a bit overcast, but when it's clear, I want to put it out and record the night sky, but I'm worried about the battery. Do you think there's a reason to worry or not?
Yes, there is exactly a reason to worry about the battery. So what you do, see how I'm going to put this on. Okay, let me put it on. So, because yes, they do bulge. Now you have to check your equipment, because if you don't check your equipment, then it's not your fault. That's why old cell phones, if they fall down and they fall in the mud while you're recording, it's an old cell phone, throw it away.
Mm-hmm,
If it falls down in the mud, I'm in trouble. But this right here, that's why I have 9 of them. Now, here's how you check your batteries, and check to see if you have an SD card. You're going to pull this up like that. Feel it. If it feels good, yes. If it feels bulgy, get rid of it. Throw it away. Order another battery. This phone, look, this phone has an SD card, 32 gigs. I can record at least maybe an hour's worth of video on this. So I said, same thing. On here, I have an app, and we can talk about this another time when we do paranormal. But I've got an app that I can set up, set it outside, let it record, and go from there. And
and the rest is history.
It is.
Oh,
yes.
wow. This has been so very, very interesting. I want to thank you so much for coming on. I know we got off to a rocky start because you had tech issues and stuff, but you know what? It's really, you're a wealth of information. I appreciate you very, very much.
Sure,
thank you so much for being on the show. I also want to thank those that came out to the live chat, that you took the time on your Sunday afternoon to come hang with us. And for those watching the replay or on an audio podcast, oh my God, those of you who are listening to this on audio, you want to come over and see the video. You do not want to miss the video, because otherwise it might not make any sense.
Yes.
But all that being said, I do have to close out the show now. But again, I appreciate you very, very much. So this will be going out on pretty much all audio podcasts. It's already out on X and Rumble, and I'll be doing a replay on YouTube. I'll be posting it on Odyssey, Telegram, and then, as I mentioned, and then of course I'll put it on Facebook too. So Les, I'll send you, I'll put the link in Messenger for you. And I want to thank you also for sending me all of those links and things. That's awesome.
Yes.
And I wish we had more time, but next time we'll do the paranormal. And I just wish you much success. The work you're doing is so important in this time where it's hard to tell what's real and what's not real. It's fantastic. So thank you very, very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if anybody wants to get a hold of me, by all means, that's what I do. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I appreciate your kind comments.
Oh, yeah. I have an awesome community. I got to tell you, just awesome. Okay, everybody, we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining me for the Aliens and Angels podcast. Read about my true life ET contact in my book called Transdimensional Meet the New Neighbors, which is now available on Amazon worldwide. Subscribe to my YouTube, Rumble, and X channels at Karen Holton TV. The like button and leave me a comment. And please do share this podcast with your friends. Check out my website at www.KarenHoltonHealthCoach.com to see my free resources and amazing products and services. All of the links will be in the description below. As part of the Forbidden Knowledge Network, you'll also find the Quantum Guide Show with Karen Holton on all audio platforms. Until next time, keep up the good work.